guys. Hey, listen. Hey, good Friday morning to you. If you're joining me live this Friday morning, you're joining me live for Fitness Friday. So who am I? I'm Kimberly Rogers. I'm your fitness influencer and certified personal fitness trainer for Dynamic Physiques Fitness. I coach, train, and teach women how to lose weight and how to keep that weight off forever. So what does that mean? It means that we have exercise as a service, a part of Dynamic Physiques Fitness, and we prepare programs for you to use in order to get your nutrition on track. So this morning we're going to talk about, hey, good morning, Miss Rule, why coupling up can lead to weight gain. All right. And we're going to also offer you 5 solutions. Hey, good morning, Miss Sherry. Thank you for joining me live. 5 solutions on how you can get back on tracks, right? We never present a problem without offering you some type of solution. So, hey, being in a relationship is not a bad thing. Hey, there are all kinds of relationships, right? Not just marital relationships. There are couples relationship. Even though marriage is a couple, there are relationships. There are friendships, all work relationships, all types of relationships that you can develop. It could be a new job that you're on, a new career, whatever it is. So the topic is why coupling up can lead to weight gain. So we're going to go into a more personal relationship because people tend to put on weight when they go into a personal relationship. Let's just talk about why they do so, okay? There are many, many side effects to being in a relationship. One is you abandon your own personal wellness, okay? When you were single or outside of a relationship, you thought about you more than you thought about the other person. And thinking about that other person is not a negative, okay? It's just that your routine is off, okay? Maybe at one time you ate at home, you bought your own lunch, and now you're eating out more. Okay, that partner or you're in a couple and that person is calling you. Hey, good morning, Miss Catherine. Let's do lunch. And eating out, the effects of eating out. Okay, eating out, you obtain more sugar, more fat, and more salt in your foods than if you prepared them yourself. Okay, number 2, you're unintentionally, no matter how we try to stay on track, right? In a new relationship, you really, really want to get to know that person. You really want to please that person. So you could be unintentionally adopting your partner's unhealthy habits. And before, you had your meal preps going. You were eating healthy, and then you met your wonderful partner. Okay, and what changed? Okay, what changed is you picked up your partner's habits unintentionally. We do things subconsciously. Sometimes we just start to eat, snack, because we're so happy we hear the birds chirping. And before long, we've gained all of this weight. All right. Number 3, you are consuming more alcohol when you go on dates. I remember when my husband and I first began to date. Our thing was, Friday night, Saturday night, it was wine. It was wine and whatever, okay? And before long, you're having not just one bottle of wine, you're having lots and lots of wine. And wine can lead to, or any type of alcohol can lead to puffiness in the skin, inflammation in the body. And I don't want to go into all of that, but I want to say you're having more alcohol when you go on dates, okay? 1 to 2 drinks are okay, can be okay. But if you get what I call the drunchies, okay, you got some problems, okay? The drunchies is when you just drinking, and then you wake up the next day and you want to consume more alcohol. Or your partner says, hey, what are we going to do today? Let's, have some wine, okay, or alcohol, whatever it is. You're hanging out more. Together, okay? You're hanging out more because you want to get to know who your partner is and more about them, right? But your fitness routine is taking a back seat to that, okay? Now you're hanging out more, you're planning your sales on the couch, and you are Netflixing and chilling, all right? So you're both now leading a sedentary lifestyle, watching Black Lightning, okay? And now you got to turn some things around. And now I'm going to offer you 5 solutions on, after you couple up, okay, how you can get back on track, stay on track without destroying your relationship. Because you don't want to destroy your relationship, right? You don't. And you don't want to push your partner in a way that they're not ready for what you're ready for. Okay. So number 1, you got to get your head back in the game and revert to your old ways. I remember I had to do this, right? Even though my partner who is now my husband, may not be ready to do that. You have to stay in the game. You have to get your head back in the game. Right now, I'm on a weight loss program. Okay, I'm losing weight. My partner is not. He doesn't need to lose weight. Okay, but I am. So that means I have to consume foods differently than my partner. Who's my husband? Do I still cook for him? Of course I do. I love him. Do I eat the foods I cook for him? No. Okay. Do I cook and prepare my own meals? Yes, I do. Has he adopted some of my lifestyle? Yes, he has. A lot of it. Okay. So you got to revert back to your old ways. Because you've been wrapped up into this new relationship, okay? But you got to hop back. You got to hop back on track. Even if your partner eats unhealthy. And I hear this a lot from women. They always say, well, my husband this. Well, we're not talking about your husband. We're only focusing on your behavior, okay? We can't control your husband's behavior. We got to control your behavior or manage your behavior. I hear it a lot from relationships with children, with family as well. However, we can only manage your behavior, not the behavior of your children, not the behavior of your spouse or significant other. Yes, it could be challenging. However, you got to focus on your behavior. So hop back on track. Even if your partner eats unhealthy, just go by what you've always done. All right. That's what I had to do. When I started back my weight loss journey, I had to go by and follow my own rules, what I've always done, and recognize that healthy eating makes me feel better. I feel amazing in the morning times. Amazing. Totally amazing. All right. So number 2, instead of going out, offer your partner an opportunity to cook, right? Whip up a homemade meal together for date night, especially for date night. Prepare some healthy dishes that you'd enjoy and especially that your partner enjoys. Hey, so what if you have this partner who hates vegetables? All right, this hates vegetables. Instead of mac and cheese, maybe offer them broccoli and cheese, right? It's going from unhealthy to a little bit healthier. Not the healthiest, but it is healthier. Okay? So going out to dinner can really lead to, weight gain. So we want to revert those things back to what you used to do and still enjoy your date night. Okay. So let's go on, now to number 3. Okay. Recommit to your own sweat at the gym. All right. So what if your partner does not like working out? What if they don't want to go to the gym? And your partner may be reluctant to the gym. And honestly, it is not your job to drag your partner to work out. Okay. It is not your job. For me, my spouse, I've been blessed. And when I decided to date and remarry this particular time, I had things that I look for in a partner, right? And I dated quite a few people. I did. I did that on purpose because I had certain characteristics that I was looking for in an individual. One of those characteristics was ambition, okay? Willingness, meaning willing to have the same like-mindedness. And fortunately for me, my husband loves to work out. He loves physical activity. And that's what I was looking for in a mate. Okay, I met a lot of people that was not like that. Okay, so that didn't work for me. So you have to decide that early on. All right. So your partner may be reluctant to go to the gym. And honestly, that's not your job to drag them there. So you have to recommit to your routine. Okay. And say, you know what, give me about 30 or 40 minutes. This is for me. I really appreciate you respecting my wishes. And I'll be back, in just a few minutes, okay? 30 to 40 minutes. However, you have to recommit and stick to that. And if your partner really, really loves you and respects you, because that's important, they will say, hey, you know what, that's for you. Because that's really what a healthy relationship looks like. It's all about respect, okay? It's respecting that other person's wishes. So number 4, let's go on into, okay, so, your partner may just insist on hitting some restaurants. Okay, that's okay. Sometimes it does become mundane to just cook at home. If you're going to hit a restaurant, you're planning to go out, know your dining options before you get there. We have gone out quite a bit. However, my husband respects my dining options and I respect his. It could be a restaurant that is not of my nutrition consumption, but I will make some choices, so we can still visit there and say, well, you know what, you really, really want to eat here, we can, and I'll work around whatever is on the menu. I will look, at the menu before we even get there. All right. So do that. Do that. Know your dining options, okay? Before you even go to that particular restaurant. All right. Look at your menu options. And number five is a big one. Okay. Encourage your partner gently, very gently. Okay. Very gently, to adopt healthy eating habits. Not so much as just for weight loss, it's just healthier for you. Okay. It adds more value to your relationship. Your partner's going to have more energy. I get it. If your partner is not a vegetable lover, that's okay. You can let your preferences rub off on them. All right. We had an all vegan meal the other day, and it tasted just like, uh, you know, regular pasta, okay, and cheese. It was all plant based. And my husband absolutely loved it. He loves the foods that I cook, and they're all plant based. He just loves them to death. Okay. So instead, like I said, instead of mac and cheese, maybe offer your partner prepare broccoli and cheese. Okay. And if they don't want that, don't force it on them. You never get anything accomplished with force. Okay. It's never a push. All right. It's always a pull. You want to pull people towards you, not push them into that, because they don't want it anyway. Okay. Hey, and listen, the more you expose your partner to healthy eating, the more it will rub off on them. I'm a living witness of that. All right. A living witness. My husband's always asking, well, how does that taste? Can I try that? No, that is not for me. Okay. I can't remember what we had. It was one day last week. Oh, I know what it was. I had, edamame, that soybean nuts, but they were dry roasted in like chili powder. And he asked for some. He's like, no. However, I didn't make fun of him. I didn't, try to beat down his countenance and you need to eat this. It's full of amino acids. No, you never do that to people. Okay. You allow them to be exactly who they are. Okay. And you continue to be who you are. That's how you have healthy relationships. Not only within a couple, but with your children, your coworkers, your employees, all the people that you love, your friends. You allow people to be who they are. You continue to be who you are, and we influence each other. All right, so listen, what's going on inside of the studio? Oh gosh, a lot, okay? Amid all of what's going on in our world and in our country. So listen, I'm going to encourage you, gyms, studios, all of those things are closed now. However, you have to find a way. You have to ask yourself, how can you go around this and get what you need? Okay. So we're offering virtual live workouts on Facebook Live, and we also did Zoom on yesterday. We did a Zoom workout because people can connect more that way. So I'm encouraging you to, eat healthy. All right. Healthy as possible. Keep your energy up, keep your immunity up. Hey, and focus on the positive, not so much as the negative. It's easy to just go negative. Okay, go left. I'm stuck in the house. I don't know what to do. I'm eating all this food. That's very negative. Okay, here's what you can do. You can wake up every day with a plan and a routine from the night before. All right, say what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and move right along. And how many days of the week are you going to do that? So that's a plan and a routine. I'm working from home this week, and I worked from home last week. I don't know if I'm going back to work next week or not. However, my routine, okay, I had to develop a new routine outside of my old routine so that I can get what I need. You have to do the same thing, all right, because your needs need to be met, okay? Just got to figure out a way to meet them. All right, so we're working out online virtually, so catch us online. If you're not inside of our private link, please ask me for the link for that so you can catch some workouts and remain physically active. Remember, it takes 3 months, which is 12 weeks, for the body to totally decondition and revert back to where you were physically before you began to work out. All right. So listen, have a great Friday. It is Fruits Friday, so post up those fruits. I'm about to grab some fruits now. I'm looking at a pineapple and some lime, so that's what I'm about to go and make. All right, pineapple lime smoothie. That's how I'm going to hit my morning. All right, listen, stay faithful. Hey, stay fit, stay motivated.